Hi guys, I want to talk to you about my progression. So the first thing that is significant was the self-love. So when I take a breath in, I would say I am love, and on the breath out, gratitude or whatever, good energy, whatever you decide. Um, but that was breaking my thought pattern. So every time I would go in a loop of thinking about the future, thinking about the past, or just in a loop about what I'm going to be doing in 5 minutes, take a deep breath and I would say, I am love, just to interrupt it. And that would make the other thoughts kind of disappear. But then when I truly learned to self love, and I realized, um, right here in your heart, when you feel it, Matt taught me that one. When you take a deep breath and you blow out, you can breathe it through your heart. I'm taking a video. But that's okay. Um, so when you breathe in, breathe out. And if you breathe through your heart, then you can imagine your thoughts that were bothering you or that were consuming you, that you can let it out through that same path, that portal. For whatever reason, when I do it, it feels like the thought is passing from the front and going towards the back. But everybody's unique, everybody's different. But in the last few days, I had the ability to be clear in my mind where there's no thoughts other than like whatever comes in, take a deep breath and let it process it through my heart at the same time. The I am love is kind of, you get used to it and you don't have to repeat it as much because every time you take a breath, you just feel it. It's no more a word or a thought, or it's, you feel it and you start letting go. And so, yeah, that's been my last few days, and I've been absolutely amazed at the feeling, because the one thing that made it reminded me of is now when I think of Peru and myself, my first thought is seeing myself fully fall into the spirituality, like um, like when you open up your hands and you fall backwards, and you fall into DMT, or you fall into the spirit. When I think of my trip, that's what I see, like just myself having a week of spirituality. But then when I think of special like moments during the trip, they felt normal. Like every moment felt like a normal moment where everything was normal. But now that I think back on it, I just see this entire week as a beautiful, amazing experience. But that's the thing, is the only reason why I was why my memory is feeling this way is because when I was in Peru, more often than not, we were in the moment. We would think in the moment. We would not think of the past or the present or the future or whatever. Like we'd be in the moment, either listening, processing, crying. More often than not, often we'd get in our head, obviously, because we had so much healing to do and growing and soul searching and everything. And even after Peru, like it lasted for me, anyways. And I feel like the journey is just beginning, so it's not the end. Um, but yeah, so I don't know if that's gonna help anybody or what, but yeah, don't. I hate that word. Um, tr- Attempt to be in the moment, you know. All right, love you.